Hello everyone, welcome to the Leopard Farm channel, where we dive into the wild to tackle real challenges head-on. This time, we ventured onto the icy slopes of the snow-covered mountains, answering an urgent call from a nearby village. A surging wild boar population was tearing through their crops and threatening their safety, and we were determined to help. Our mission: protect the community and rein in these destructive invaders. Unlike our usual hunts, this one tested us in a brutal, frozen wilderness where the biting cold numbed our fingers in minutes, and the treacherous terrain offered no mercy. But we pushed forward, fueled by grit and a commitment to stop this menace from spreading further. As dawn broke, a thick fog cloaked the rugged landscape, but fresh boar tracks in the snow lit the way. Each step was cautious, our senses razor-sharp after hearing a distant roar and the crunch of snow underfoot. Then we saw them, a whole herd of wild boars, oblivious to our presence. Heart-pounding, we huddled fast and hatched a plan to encircle them. The first shot cracked through the icy air, dropping a boar with a piercing squeal. Two more charged straight at us, their raw power forcing us to dig deep. In the freezing snow-packed chaos, their unpredictable strength made every moment a battle. We held our ground, taking down several more with steady hands and iron resolve. As the crack of our rifles echoed through the valley, a fresh wave of wild boars burst from the underbrush, charging with reckless fury. We fanned out, flanking them with calculated precision. A well-placed shot dropped one boar, sending the others scrambling in chaos. Undeterred, we pressed forward, our boots crunching in the snow as two more shots rang out, each finding its mark. The once pristine snow now bore streaks of crimson. Closing in, we dispatched two more boars with ruthless accuracy. Exhausted but vigilant, we took a moment to catch our breath. The pause was fleeting. Sudden rustling in the bushes signaled another boar. Without missing a beat, we fired, and after 3 precise shots, it collapsed in the snow.
No matter where they hide, no matter how harsh the conditions, our mission...
Pushing forward, we crested a hill and spotted fresh tracks where boars had torn up the earth. Against the stark white snow, their dark silhouettes stood out like shadows on a canvas. Rifles raised,
How do you
we
feel
moved
about
as one, dropping the lead boar with a single, clean shot. Another tried to bolt across the trail, fell just as swiftly. It felt like the hunt was on our side that day. But our confidence was tested when we entered a sparse forest and faced a formidable herd, dozens of boars, their gray-black coats moving in eerie unison. We zeroed in on the largest, positioned perfectly in our sights. The first shot went wide, but the second tore through its flank, bringing it down. As the herd scattered, we gave chase, funneling their leader toward a nearby lake. With no escape, a final headshot ended the pursuit in a heartbeat. As we pushed deeper into the snow-draped mountains, the hunt grew fiercer with every step. A fresh pack of wild boars emerged, rooting along the rugged mountainside, their swift movements making them elusive targets. Undaunted, we tightened our formation and pressed the attack. After an intense hour of pursuit and gunfire, we stood triumphant, having taken down the entire group. 2 grueling days later, we reached the mountain's peak, surrounded by a pristine wilderness of snow. The boar threat was all but eliminated, securing safety for the nearby village. Bone-tired but proud, we savored the hard-earned victory corn harvest. Across the ocean in Morocco's lush fruit orchards, wild boars remain a relentless menace, poised to ravage crops as the growing season nears. Farmers, fiercely protective of their livelihoods, have rallied to push back these invaders. The boars tear through orange groves, uprooting soil and gorging on precious harvests, slashing yields and threatening incomes. To combat this, local growers have organized urgent hunts, determined to safeguard their fields and secure their future. Our mission in the orange groves was to root out the wild boars wreaking havoc on the crops. After hours of scouring the dense orchard, our hunting dogs flushed out a boar, its hulking form exploding from the tall grass. A single, well-placed shot dropped it in its tracks. The dog howled with triumph. Guided by their sharp instincts, we pressed deeper into the thicket, setting up an ambush. When another boar bolted from its cover, we unleashed a volley of shots, landing a precise hit to bring it down. The rest scattered in a frenzy, but we stayed relentless, picking them off one by one with calculated precision. The hunt was a pulse-pounding test of skill and patience. The boar's knack for vanishing into the thick grass kept us on high alert, their speed making every shot a challenge. Early on, a few bullets missed their mark, but our luck turned when a boar stumbled into the open, falling to a clean shot in the wild terrain. The dog's eager barks led us to another hiding in the undergrowth. As it burst out, a perfectly timed shot stopped the cold. The chase led us to a narrow river, where a boar tried to swim to safety. We fired a barrage, ensuring it went nowhere. Farther along, another darted past, slipping behind dense bushes. After a tense search, we spotted it across a stream, and a steady hand delivered the final shot to end its run. The hunt to shield the farmer's fields was grueling, but our determination held firm. The dog's ceaseless barking ramped up the adrenaline, and fleeting glimpses of a boar's shadow demanded razor-sharp aim. With grit and precision, we brought down several targets, racking up a hard-fought win. Stalking along the stream, we stayed on high alert, ensuring no boar slipped through our grasp. Every clean shot brought us closer to securing the crops and livelihoods of the farmers, marking another stride toward triumph in this relentless fight. This video is for educational and awareness purposes. All scenes follow local laws and ethical hunting guidelines. This jaw-dropping incident is a wake-up call for anyone living near wildlife in Alaska. What's driving this uptick in bold fox encounters? Are these animals becoming a real threat to local communities? Join us as we dig into the details and uncover what's really going on. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We're racing toward 10,000 subscribers, and we need you to help us get there. Let's dive in. In the summer of 2024, Fairbanks, Alaska, faced an unprecedented surge in red fox attacks that left local farmers reeling. In a single night, 16 farms were hit, resulting in the tragic loss of 200 chickens and 120 ducks, with another 350 chickens and 100 ducks so severely injured they couldn't be saved. The financial toll was staggering, with small family farms and larger food producers alike suffering nearly $98,000 in damages. The Alaska Department of Animal Management reported that these attacks weren't a one-off, as both backyard operations and commercial suppliers struggled to protect their livestock from the relentless predators. To tackle the crisis, Alaska rolled out a targeted predator control program to bring the red fox population below 15,000. However, participation comes with strict rules. Under the Alaska Predator Control Permit, only those 30 and older can join the effort using firearms. Hunters may use artificial calls to draw foxes within 150 yards, but closing the gap without spooking their quarry tests their skill and patience, making the task as challenging as it is critical. Deep in the heart of Alaska's untamed wilderness, fox hunting is a challenging pursuit that demands skill,
Piers and Roy
patience,
no
and meticulous preparation. Aspiring hunters typically dedicate 6 months to a year honing their craft, sharpening their instincts, and mastering quick, sound decision-making. Out in the wild, stealth is everything. Hunters move with precision, often crouching low or lying flat to blend into the rugged terrain. The Remington 22-23 rifle is a favorite companion, especially during the winter season, December to February, when snow-covered landscapes make tracking a fox's subtle prints more manageable. Alaska upholds strict ethical guidelines to ensure responsible hunting practices. Targeting pregnant foxes is strictly prohibited, and all efforts align with sustainable population management. To balance conservation with control, the state grants night hunting permits to just 150 season hunters, each authorized to harvest up to 75 foxes over a 3-month period. With foxes most active under the cover of darkness, hunters rely on headlamps and mounted lights to navigate the shadowy wilderness, making every outing a test of skill and respect for nature.
Woo! Woo!
Out in Alaska's wilds, fox hunting hinges on choosing the right equipment. Hunters favor light-caliber rifles like the .17 HMR or .22-250 for their pinpoint accuracy and ability to preserve pelts with minimal damage. Paired with thermal optics, these tools let hunters spot movement from up to 200 yards away, even in the dead of night. Ethical precision is key. Shots to the heart or lungs ensure a swift, humane harvest. On a prime night, a skilled hunter might bag anywhere from 3 to 10 foxes, blending strategy with respect for the animal. Red fox hunting in Alaska is more than just managing wildlife numbers. It's woven into the fabric of local tradition and responsibility. Yet, the state enforces tight regulations to maintain ecological harmony. Conservationists have raised fair. Hello, everyone. Deep in the heart of Texas, a fierce and growing battle is